my Tauruses, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Now, I'm reading for April 6th to 12th. I've got the overview out there. Help is here. Help is on its way. Help is here. Not sure what I named these things, but it is a good overview, and you should watch it. Anyway, remember, these are general readings, may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest, okay? Okay. Full moon in Libra. That's the night of the 12th Eastern time. A win-win outcome is forecast. I like that. I love that. So, especially with how I started on the overview, how the week starts. Anyway, let's see what the angel prayers. That's the cards I'm using. Oracle cards. What do they want to say to Tauruses? Oh, there's so much. All the energies are just, planets are all being felt in so many different ways. Anyway, angel prayers, what do you want to say for our beautiful, wonderful Tauruses? Here we go. Okay, there we are. Reversed. Ah, my Tauruses, my earth energies, my earth angel. I like that. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. Is anybody feeling that transformation? Is anybody feeling that connection with God's energies, God's sources, the angels? Are you talking to angels a little bit more? I love that, my Tauruses, for you. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. I love that. I don't really know a lot of these cards. I just felt like I should use this deck today, and that's how I go along with this. So let's see what we have. My earth angels, my Tauruses, my psychic ones. Let's see. Higher power. What else do you want to say for your earth angels? I love it. Okay, here we go. Okay. These two kind of came out, so we're going to go with that and that one there. All right. So we're going to make them more this way here. Let's see what we've got here. First card, reversed. I will tell you, this has been coming out. I think this is like the third or maybe even the fourth time this card has come out. So there is a lot of looking back on the past, a lot of looking back to maybe times and looking at them with oh, they were happier than when they really, really weren't. But the 6 number of man energies we put into something, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Cancer and Pisces, still very strong energies here. There is a connection with Zedkiel, and with Zedkiel, the violet light, and with the Temperance card, okay, in the major arcana, compromise. There is this, like I said, this is the nostalgia card. This is looking back over your life to see where you were. Now, there's also coming to terms with a lot of the things you've done, but it's also kind of like, am I living in the past a little bit too much, my Tauruses? Am I thinking, oh, I'd like to go back to this time or that time. Things seem to be more simpler. They really weren't, okay? They really weren't. But this is an interesting card that has been popping up for like I said, this is the third or fourth time this has popped up in the readings. So there is a nostalgia energy, and that would go along with Mercury going retrograde too, or getting ready to go direct also. Children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child. That's a lovely thought. The return of people or romances from your past. Again, that could be doing with Mercury. Romanticizing how things used to be. So looking at them. So if somebody comes back into your life, maybe there was somebody that you split with, broke up with. Remember, there was probably a reason that happened. Okay? Just saying. Okay, let's go on with this one. Reversed. Now we have, okay, so here we're looking back at our life, kind of looking and seeing how did we get to where we're at in the same way, or maybe I want to go back to that old life. But then we get this 3 of fire. And the 3 of fire to me is about your ship coming in. A lot of the things that you've been working on, a lot of the things that maybe that you have worked on in the past is coming to fruition. We also have a full moon back there too. 3 is celebration, creation. The power of 3, fire, is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So we have a lot of Aries energy right now. a lot of Aries energy. We're in unprecedented times. It is connected with Michael. Michael is our warrior angel, the archangel of warriors, the defender. It is connected with the major arcana emperor that tells you to be prepared, get all your ducks in line and all in order. So now we are planning for the long term. Abundance from past choices, and that could be what this is about. Pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. I love her, the wand energy. Ship is coming in, kind of a magical energy. Opportunity. The ship's, the banner, the ship of opportunity is joining, okay? Remember, Earth Angel. I love that. Last card here, reversed. Okay, so, and it's interesting because this was for Sagittarius, I think. If you have any Sag, this card came before this. So this is looking at the past, but it's also a lot of the things from the past is, a lot of things, the energies you've put into something is now making it a better world, a better life for you. But now we have that 3 again. We have air energy here. We have Azrael, the archangel, the angel of death. We have the death card, major arcana here. But remember, it does not mean somebody's going to be dying. It just means that something is ending, probably a little bit more abruptly than what you want it to. So here this is, so here it is. We're kind of living a little bit in the past, but yet things are shifting. Opportunity is coming. Opportunity, is right there for us to grab. And then the 3 of Swords, 3 of Air tells us to let go. I will always think of this card. I will always think of this card as letting go of the past. Remember too, letting go of the past is forgiving. There's a lot of forgiveness with letting go of the past. It does not mean that you have to forget, and then like amnesia. No, but I let it go, and it has no hold on me anymore. The past cannot hurt me anymore. Great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges, healing misunderstandings, being there for those in need. So you have a 6, 3, 3, 3 plus 3 is a 6. So something to do with that 6 energy could be, or it could be all the 3s, or 4, 6 is 3 plus 3 also. So there could be some major, it means something, okay? It means something. Those numbers are very strong right now. All right, celebration, creation, power of 3. Your ship comes in. You have to move forward with it. Sometimes when we live too much in the past, we can miss our opportunities. Okay, so keep our eyes, stay in the present, my Tauruses. And remember, I love this Earth energy. Okay, what else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? Here we go. 2 of Autumn. So Autumn is your energy. Earth energy. 2 is crossroads, choices, decisions. It could be coming together. The 2 of Autumn is where things start to kind of feel like you have to juggle a little bit. Okay, like things like like things just have too much to do, right? But I love what this message tells us. The 2 of Autumn, choices, decisions, money, job, career, and it tells you to have some fun. Okay. It tells you that while you're juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and that you have this exceptional talent for multitasking, you need to bring fun into everything you do. Okay, my Tauruses, enjoy this chapter. Enjoy this time. This will lighten you up to a point where this leaving the past behind will no longer matter. Okay? So let's go on with this. But so it does see you busy, does see you, embracing new opportunities and choosing to embrace those new opportunities. But you have to, elevate your energies and, enjoy and approach everything that you do with a smile, have fun. Leave the dark energies and the past alone. I would say that, the 5 years, I know. The woulda, coulda, shouldas, leave them alone, okay? They're done. Done. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy. Do you want to come out? Sure. Hematite. This was reversed. Hematite is self-healing, grounding, right opportunity, justice. So here we go with opportunity, right opportunities. Okay, so a win-win outcome is forecast for this full moon in Libra. Anything else for my Tauruses? Anything else for Taurus? My lovely earth angels. I love that. Okay, here we go. I know the past has been hurtful, and sometimes we try to, we try to soften it a little bit. It's time to move on, isn't it, my Tauruses? Time to move on. Okay, so if you, I got to tell you, there's some cards that is really going with our Sagittarius. So if you have any Sagittarius, I think this card was there. Full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, I can go with that. I can buy into that. All right. Whew. Please do me a favor, my Tauruses. Comment. Did this make sense to you? Did it not? Anything? Let me know. Then go ahead and then smash all those buttons down there to show your support. As always, my Tauruses, I do thank you for all your support. As always, my Tauruses, always remember, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Thanks for joining.